Ho, 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 it's Bromley from the game Showsters. Today I have a triple shot of holiday trivia questions just for you. Let's get started. Our first question deals with Christmas movies. Question is, which one of the following Christmas movie sequels was never made? Your options are A, Christmas Vacation 2, B, A Christmas Story 2, C, Elf 2, or D, Jingle All the Way 2. Okay, let's go over these one by one. Now, the original Christmas Vacation is probably the best of all the National Lampoon Vacation movies. And in case you haven't heard of the sequel, you're not alone. Christmas Vacation 2 was a made-for-TV movie. It didn't have Chevy Chase in it. It was pretty lousy, and it currently has a 12% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. We can X that one out. All right, moving all the way down to Jingle All the Way 2. You might remember the original starring Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1990s. Well, he wasn't in the sequel, and who better to replace him than Larry the Cable Guy? That didn't do too well either. Let's cross that one off. Okay, now I think you're noticing a trend of making holiday ripoff sequels. Which one of these do you think made the wise decision not to stain the original's legacy? It wasn't A Christmas Story 2. They actually did that. No, it was Elf 2. That wasn't made. Both director Jon Favreau and Will Ferrell were two wise men who made the decision not to mess with a classic. Good for them. Moving on. Category is Christmas trees. Here is your question. According to the American Christmas Tree Association, what percentage of Christmas trees displayed in U.S. households are artificial? And your options are A, 19%, B, 46%, C, 64%, or D, 81%. I'll just cut to the chase on this one. The answer is D, 81%. Yes, 4 out of 5 Christmas trees that are in U.S. households are fakies, including this little guy right here. And believe it or not, that's not real ivy. That's hanging from my flat screen. Some other tree trivia that's kind of interesting is that 96 million American households have Christmas trees. But in my humble opinion, the craziest fact about modern trees is that we've come to a point in society where having remote controls for trees are standards. Now, think about it. God forbid I would have to make an effort to actually turn off a switch to turn the tree off. But no, problem solved. All right, moving on. Category is New Hanukkah Traditions. Question is, who is the Jewish counterpart to the famous Elf on a Shelf? Now, you guys know Elf on the Shelf. This is the doll that kids love, and the elf is the one who actually relays all the information to Santa of who's good and who deserves presents. And if you're a weirdo parent, you can put your elf in compromising positions and share them on Facebook. Well, if you happen to celebrate Hanukkah and you like Elf on a Shelf, you're going to love Mensch on a Bench. That's right. Moshe the Mensch has now become all the rage, in part thanks to a great pitch on TV's Shark Tank. It's so popular, the creator has sparked other Jewish-themed holiday characters like the Mitzvah Moose. But the best fun fact I found out about this Mensch is that during the 2017 World Baseball Classic, he was actually adopted by the Israeli national baseball team as their official mascot. That is quite a success story for its creator. I think that's pretty cool. You know what else I think is pretty cool? I think holiday parties are pretty cool, and the Game Showsters is going to have its first annual holiday party. I want to invite you to be there. This will be a live event on Zoom. You can play. It is BYOB. I can't give you the boozy through the internets. But please check out our Facebook page and check out our YouTube page for more details to come. All I want for Christmas is for you to like and subscribe to the Game Showsters, the most trivial place on the internet. That's all for today. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.